against his boyhood team, the Montreal Canadiens, and Crosby can win it. Crosby scores! Welcome to the Crosby Show, Canada. I guess you could say he's good, huh? Oh, way to go, Sidney Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins. What a move!
Lake has not scored this year. In on Kolzig. Fake the legs! Oh, the league went between his legs! And the Rangers win it in a shootout!
I've seen it all.
Unbelievable!
And now Vanek will try and break the goose eggs. Here's Vanek in on Hasek. Vanek shoots, goal! Vanek faked the shot and let it rip.
He's 1 for 3. He scored on home ice against Columbus and missed at Dallas and Edmonton. But he'll dazzle you. Here he comes. Datsyuk in on goal. And he dazzled again. What a beautiful goal.
Oh, my goodness.
How many does he have in his repertoire? Oh, my.
He had Thomas Vokoun out on 4th Street. Oh, my.
Marc Bouchard in the 6th round of the shootout. Way wide. Oh, the spin around! Take that, Denis Savard!
What a move by Bouchard. He picks this puck up, goes way wide, absolutely convinces Bobby Moore, and he's going forehand, and then a spin and ramble while still maintaining a forward motion.
26 has 26 in the hopper this year, 26 goals. Never scored in the shootout this year. Here he comes on Fleury, and a crazy move, and he backhands it into the goal. That was wild. We've never seen that one before.
No.
Neither of his teammates. They're all laughing right now. Look at Tarnasky. He's getting a big kick out of it.
Tarnasky can't believe it. I've never seen that move. St. Louis stays on the backhand, finds the 5-hole. What a shot.
Kopitar, chance to win it.
Here he goes. If he scores, the Kings win. Andrei Kopitar moving in. He scores! He made a great move, and the Kings' losing streak is over. And Minnesota's undefeated season is over. The Kings, Brown, Camilleri, Kopitar score in the shootout, and the Kings win it 4-3.
This is the highest of high-skilled moves.
Nearly 50% in career shootout attempts. On Josh Harding, Datsyuk in. Scores! What a Datsyukian dig that was!
Goodness
He
gracious.
undressed Josh Harding, and the Red Wings lead 1-0 in the shootout.
What is that hanging from the upper end? It's a big jockstrap. Oh, my God.
Will be the first extra shooter, and he races in on Turco. Pulls up and chips it home! Oh, was that a veteran move?
Marty Turco being too aggressive. Taylor says, I'll take that.
The Jackets captain, who earlier scored his 13th of the year, comes in. Jaguar out, retreats. Nash scores! Jackets win! Jackets win! Jackets win! Look at Nash, pulls up and then fires it high.
Looked like he lost a leg. He went in on the right leg, and watch when the weight goes back. He almost lost it all, and then basically throws it high.
Zach Parise.
Very good numbers this season. Boy, is he tricky. Fakes, in, score! We told you.
That can be embarrassing, like Datsyuk does to people at times.
Yeah.
Look at the kick of the leg, and what a great deke. Oy.
Best percentage guy for the Red Wings. Pavel Datsyuk with the first shot. Yes!
They can't believe it on the Red Wing bench. I don't think I've ever seen a slow ball play like that in Ankeny. Even Patrick Kane is on the Chicago bench going, whoa.
Here he comes. Hasling from the start. He scores and wins it. Linus Ullmark, his first NHL game, wins the game in a shootout. Now Grabovski, who scored Toronto's second goal. He's 1 for 1 this year. He spins wide. And a backhander and right back to the forehand, and he ties the game. Are you kidding me? That is unbelievable. This place is on its feet.
Wojtek Wolski, when he began his career in Colorado, excellent at this. Works in, big fakes, and scores! Pretty stuff.
What's that, Evans? That is a confident move. And you don't know how much hope he knows about these guys, considering this is just his 8th game.
Patrick Kane could end it here. He's done it 8 times before. My goodness. That's it. 2 out of 2 in the shootout for the Blackhawks.
Probably about 15 stick handles in front of Nicholas Backstrom, and at the last minute, the poise, the patience to get the puck back to the forehand and put it in the wide open net. And the reaction from the Hawk bench.
24 goals this season. There's another one. What a dandy move. What a dandy move. So the heat is on the Maple Leafs shooter now. Wow.
18 goals on the season. You wonder why he's not out there.
Hendricks cutting wide, now to the net, makes his move and scores! And the Washington Capitals, who trailed this game 4-1 in the final minute of the second period, have come all the way back.
He's known more for his brawn than his stick handling abilities, but he's been hot on shootouts. He dekes, gets Thomas down, and fires it into the top of the net.
Made that look easy. Between the hash marks and the tops of the circle, he's going to have that little pump fake as if he's going to let the shot go, and it fooled Thomas enough that he loses his balance. And that's a layup.
Patrick Kane on Howard. Lots of moves. Yes! We have seen it in places like Minnesota before. As both have shown, there is a time for showmanship in the shootout.
But the confidence and ability of Patrick Kane, beautiful move. Here comes Blake Wheeler. In on Barra, Wheeler slows up, Wheeler to the backhand, scores! More moves than a moving company, but he got it done.
What a move, and great job changing up the speed. He comes in quick and then just slows up. You see Patrick Kane from Chicago with this great little move. Great hands by Wheeler.
Rob going wide, and he scores. He turned the Bachhoff every which way and had that puck on his stick the entire time, which at the end almost didn't seem possible.
And he just swings it looking, and that Abby's got it. He just able to find the hole. That was Bachhoff's unlucky here because he's got his pads down, and Kucherov found the only hole there was.
Sam Gagne 0 for 2. He's the next shooter. The Edmonton Oilers, and he could end it. Gagne weaving. Here he comes. And he scores. And that's it. And the Edmonton Oilers get 2. And the Phoenix Coyotes have to settle for 1.
Oh, that's a ridiculous move there by Gagne. That almost pulled me out of my shorts in between the benches. He was making moves in the neutral zone. Wow.
Here goes David Schlemko. First game as a Flame for the win, and he scores!
What a set of hands. Skating ability and hands. Patience. Everything you need under those circumstances. That was a really unique, creative, cool move.
So now Claude Giroux, a tough year in shootouts last year, but 18 times he scored over his career. Deeks, and he scores! Completely faked out Lundqvist. Flyers lead 2-0.
Backhand, Deke again. First it's Gagne, then it's Giroux. Can he give Luongo a chance to win it? Barkov against Markstrom.
Oh, is that filthy?
It's just not fair. He lost it, got it back, and roofed it.
I don't think he lost it. I don't think he lost it.
No?
That's a set play, boys, from the skate to the stick.
Oshie. Down the right side, the right-handed shooting. Washington forward, very deliberate. Moving in on Forsberg and scores as he dekes the young netminder out 1-0 Capitals.
Here comes Mitch Marner to try and even this up.
This is a tough one.
Referees are going to talk about this.
To me, he stopped and pulled it back. And here's the call in the end.
After review, we looked at two things. First of all, the puck stayed in forward motion. It did not come to a stop, and there was no goalie interference. We have a good goal.
1 of 5 this year. Leonard has not made a save in a shootout this year as Kucherov cutting in, and he scores!
No, he didn't just do that. He didn't just do that.
Nikita Kucherov on the shootout. It just rolls in through Leonard, and the Lightning win 2-1 in the shootout.
Makes a save, chance to win it right here.
And guess who? It's Adrian Kempe who was the hero at the end of regulation. Adrian Kempe scores! And the Kings win it in a shootout.
What can he do? He almost stops here. He has Condon going completely the wrong way, and then at the last seconds, he'll pull the puck back. Jesper Bratt coming in to the backhand. What a move! What a move by Jesper Bratt.
6th round pick in 2016. He freezes Condon. Zip.
Jonas Donskoi. Scores! And they love it on the Sharks bench. What a sweet set of mitts by Jonas Donskoi. Tomas Tatar for Detroit. Here to start round 6. And he scores! What a move by Tatar!
Crafty and composed. Gonna bring it over. Oh boy. That's some nifty stick handling.
Coming in with speed this time. He goes to the backhand, cuts back, and places it into the empty net around Bernier. Oh, what a goal for Matt Barzal.
A little different tactic for Matt Barzal as he came in a little quicker. Use your natural gifts and reaction, and you're going so slow, it's tough to do anything.
Ryan Johansson has participated in a lot of shootouts in his career, especially when he was a member of the Blue Jackets. He scores! Johansson stared down Kincaid and he waited him out.
Double hard deep to the backhand, forehand, and upstairs.
To preserve the game, Hinostroza. Backhand scores. The Arizona Coyotes win it in a shootout.
You have to have ice through your veins to hold on to it to the last second. Good fake by Hinostroza.
Bernie 2 for 5. And he's looking for number 3 here. Oh, what a move!
That's creative. That's what we want to see. None of this 5-hole stuff. Let's see the Peter Forsberg, Corey Hirsch. Oh, and he's going to go backhand. What a goal. Wow.
There's Anze Kopitar. Yep. Got Miller moving.
And that is a move that every player loves to execute. It started way back in the day with Peter Forsberg.
Picks it up. Cuts it down the left wing. Top of the circle. In slows up. Holds. Back at Johnny. Scores! Nathan MacKinnon. It's a shootout goal.
Oh, that was sick, Pete. Yeah, that's skill, isn't it? That is hockey skill right there.
Wow. Bishop needs a save to continue the game. Slowing up, Gaudreau. Backhand, he scores. What a move. And it ends the game. The Flames get the win.
That was a paralyzer.
Into round 5. The Caps have never led in the shootout just yet tonight. Vrana tries to get him there. Right up the gut on the toe drag. He scores! A la Pavel Datsyuk.
Filthy, sick, you name it. What a skill play there by Jake the Snake. Look at that smile.
Tatar in with speed, slows down, scores!
Well, the old Maverick jammed the brakes on for the flyby. He hits the speed, comes in with speed like Kovalchuk, but when he hits the hash marks, he jams the brakes on, stutter step, move in. What a beautiful move by Tatar.
Kane will come in with the puck. And he scores.
My goodness. Just finds a way. Looked like he was going to run out of real estate, and he just tucks it in.
Bratt. Deke scores!
What a set of mitts by Jesper Bratt. And look at the dads of the Devils there, all fired up.
Now down the right wing. Texier now moving in. Grieger there. And Texier beats him short side. Jackets need a save now.
That was a magician with a wand right there. One-handed little slide.
And Gaudreau in on Hellebuck. Gaudreau slows it down to the backhand, scores! Johnny Gaudreau will earn the extra point for the Calgary Flames as they come from behind to win this one 4-3 in overtime.
So Matthew Tkachuk with a chance to win it in the shootout. Tkachuk scores! Tucks it in backhand around Gibson. And the Flames, second time, 3 games, win in a shootout. Knock off the Ducks 4-3.
Let's see what Pettersson has up his sleeve. In on goal, Dietz, and the Forsberg.
Elias Pettersson, and look at Eric Comrie again. Much like the Connor Garland breakaway, Comrie ends up past the post.
Texier comes down that right side, moving in. Texier scores!
Texier brings back the French poke right here between the legs. We remember it against Florida in the past, and he brings it again tonight.
McDavid 10 for 23 lifetime. In on Saros.
What a move! Deposits in the back of the net. Saros helpless.
He goes wide and moves it on Swayman. Shake and bake. And scores on the backhand.
How many shakes and bakes were those? There was more than one.
That's right.
Huh? It was so fast that you couldn't even keep up with them. Look at this. How many moves is that? The shoulders, the hands.
Slowly approaches off of left wing. Roots it on the backhand. Top shelf where your mother never does. And the Ducks get 2 points.
Rickard Rakell is feeling it right now.
After a little burst, he's going to slow it right down. Try and wait him out, and does.
That almost seemed like an all-star game, didn't it? And a little bit of razzle-dazzle.
How about twirling your stick in the middle of a shootout? Are you kidding me?
Trevor Zegras so good in these situations. Better than 50%, and that is remarkable in the NHL. And it's a slow boat to St. Paul for Zegras. He steps on the gas and scores. And he doesn't even break a sweat.
It's almost unfair. I mean, the hands are moving so fast. He's coming, he's barely even moving forward. Rich Marner 5 for 24 in shootouts. And look at that. He turned Binnington inside out. And Binnington not happy about it.
On his edges, stops it, and really pulled it back quickly as Binnington thought he had him trapped off.
Top of round 2, Yevgeny Kuznetsov builds up speed. And then he'll go pretty slowly, like extremely slowly. Dusts it off about 20 times on his way to the net. Kuznetsov fires and scores!
That's his move. It took him about 9 seconds to go from center to the net on that play, and he had 21 stick handles. You were saying about 20, I counted 21, and then a snapshot blocker side. Deadly accurate. He ties it up.
Rarely had to go past their top 3 shooters. Round 4, Eriksson in. Goes 5-hole and scores!
This is impressive. I think there's an extra move in here, too. Slows it down. It's backhand 5-hole. He opens it up.
Mika Zibanejad, the owner of 291 career goals. Oh, a beauty. Slipped it to the backhand and just slid it into the net.
First guy I ever saw do this was the great Peter Forsberg. He did it in the Olympics in the gold medal game. Beauty by Zibanejad.
Here comes the big guy, looking to give the Panthers the lead. Barkov sweeping in on DeGore between the legs and makes the move. My goodness, you gotta be kidding me! The Panther bench loves it.
That was just filthy. The Cord never had a chance.
3 for 5 in his career. For victory, Marchenko scores! Marchenko! An incredible goal in the shootout. The Jackets come back into
He comes in with a full head of steam, Deeks, and scores!
That's filthy.
Yeah, he's so good. Absolutely filthy by Paul Cotter to tie this game up.
Here we go, Keane's second round, right down the slot he goes. Hangs on, backhand, and score! And it's a new record in the National Hockey League, the most shootout goals by an individual in NHL history.
How silky smooth. He starts out with a little bit of speed and then hits the brakes there at the hatch.